Hey guys, breaking news for Terra Luna today. The proposal to make a new Terra Luna fork was rejected. So we're going to talk about that and what that means for the Luna price. And there's also some crazy news about Bitcoin. And even though things look terrible on the surface, there's actually a lot of interesting and bullish indicators for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market. So we're going to look at that real quick and then get into Luna. So first off, the fear and greed index. This is absolutely crazy. So how this works is the more extreme the fear, the lower the number. And right now we are at an 8, which the last time this happened, the last 2 times this happened was most recently in March of 2020, over 2 years ago. During that huge dip in March of 2020, we had an 8. And before that, it was in 2018 at the low of the bear market. So an 8 is extremely rare. It's only happened 2 other times in the last 4 years. And each time it happened, it signaled the bottom of the dip. And then we had a huge run up after that. It was the bottom of the bear market in 2018 and the bottom of the dip in March of 2020, right before the huge bull run. So whenever there's extreme fear, that's when you should be buying. And this is a nice indicator here. We have an 8, super extreme fear. So that's pretty crazy. Now looking at the Bitcoin chart here on the weekly. All right, this could be why we have that extreme fear. So we have a record here. So we have 7 red weekly candles in a row. That has never happened before. That's a new record. Never in the history of Bitcoin have we had 7 red weekly candles in a row. That could be why we have this extreme fear of an 8. And hey, we can't go down forever. Are we going to go for 8? Right now we're on the verge of even having 8. So I think we are well past due for a green weekly candle. I think this week actually will probably be a green candle on the weekly. 5 more days left before that closes. So I think we're going to have a bit of a bounce here. And if we zoom in here on the 4-hour, we see we're in a little ascending channel here. And if we break out of this, we should see like a 10% move in whatever direction we break out. And so, but short term, I'm thinking we're pretty bullish short term. We have some bullish divergences, and I think this week we could go up to 34,000. And maybe we'll close around there and then turn around and maybe test support again. But this week, I think we could head up a bit. So I started a trade back here during this dip, and let's check that out. So here's my trade. It's up 99% right now. So if you want to get in on these trades with me, make sure to subscribe, and you can take advantage of these trade alerts. So that's it for Bitcoin. Looking pretty good in the short term. Now for Luna. All right, so news of the day. Terra Luna, the proposal to make a new fork of Luna, that was rejected. The vote was 90% against it, 10% in favor of it. So I think this is great. I thought the fork was a bad idea in the first place. Most people want a token burn, is what I've been saying. And it looks like that is true. 90% of people would rather see a burn of the Terra Luna token we have now. Just stick with it. Save the token we have now. I mean, people have lost a lot of money on this. Some people have lost millions of dollars, and they've bought more after it crashed in hopes they could make back some of their money. And that's why people want to see a burn. They don't want to see them go, oh, we're just gonna throw away Terra Luna. Sorry, you guys lost millions of dollars. We're just gonna start new. No, people don't want to see that. People want to see a burn, and so I think this is great. They rejected the proposal they had, and looks like people are going hard for this burn. So that's pretty sweet. Now, right now, the past few days, the price has really flattened out here, just ranging between like the teens and low 20s. So people are pretty much just waiting to see what's going to happen. Are they going to burn tokens, or is the new fork coming? What's going to happen? So if they decide to burn tokens, then we should see another massive pump here. So it really depends how much tokens they burn. Right now we're sitting at 6.5 trillion circulating supply. So depending on how much they burn is going to depend on the pump, but even news of a planned burn will probably start pumping the price. Now, if they burn this down to, like if they burn it down to 1 billion tokens, well, the price could pump an insane amount, but we don't know how much they're going to burn if they do a burn. But regardless, if we do see a burn, we should see a massive pump. We could see maybe a 100x, maybe even more, depending how much they burn. So make sure to subscribe so you can be updated as soon as that starts, so you don't miss out on that pump, because I mean, this is an opportunity to see 100x. You could make thousands. Some people are going to make millions. Millionaires will be made here if this happens. So subscribe if you want to stay up to date with that. So great news for Luna today. They may, in fact, do the token burn. So pretty sweet. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go outside today, get that workout in, and I'll see y'all later.